Hello friends, this is Chadha from Astro Healer. As I promised you that I'll be coming with a video where I shall be talking about past life. What were you in the past life? Then I shall be talking about what do you mean when you have, or what you understand when you have a retrograde planet in your horoscope. But today in this video, I shall be covering what is past life in astrology and how can we understand it. So let's begin. Dear friends, in astrology they say to know your past life, we have to look at Ketu. Wherever it is placed in your horoscope, it speaks about where are you coming from or what were you in the past life. But I am going to talk a little different today. See, it is very logical to think that whenever there is a planet in your horoscope, wherever it is placed, the previous sign, the sign which is the 12th sign from wherever it is placed, will also try to tell you what were you in your past life. For example, when you see your sun, which is your soul, that is called Atma, is into a sign, it will talk about that sign where it is placed, no doubt about it, but it will carry some flavor, some essence of the previous house as well, which will talk about that where the soul is coming from, that is the 12th house from wherever it is placed, and in this life what it is supposed to perform. And I'll give you some examples. So friends, look at the examples that I have got a few examples over here. Suppose your sun is in a sign. For example, it is in the sign of Scorpio or it is in the sign of Aries, right? Both the signs are ruled by Mars. Who is Mars? Mars is a warrior. But so the soul is of a warrior. But look at the previous sign now. The previous sign is Libra and Pisces. So you have come with a soul of an art lover, a creator, and so on. Right? Look at the previous signs. Next example is of Taurus and Libra. Both are ruled by Venus. Venus talks about creativity, creator. The previous signs to Taurus and Libra is Aries and Virgo. Now you will have a flavor, a taste. Your soul would be of a fanatic and also a very innocent child or a very pure girl. Try and find out. Next example is of Virgo and Gemini. Both are ruled by Mercury. Mercury is what? Mercury actually is known as an orphan. The previous signs that I am talking about is Leo and Taurus. So you will have a soul of a guardian, of a layman, of a thinker, and an urban planner or developer. Next, if your sun is placed in the sign of Pisces or Sagittarius, both are ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is a monk, right? He's a saint. The previous sign to both the signs mentioned, Pisces and Sagittarius, is Aquarius and Scorpio. So you will have a monk who is romantic. He's a seeker. He's an explorer. Rebellious in nature. He could also be a thief or a robber. Next example is of a sign which is Cancer and Leo. Now, one Cancer is ruled by Moon and the next sign is ruled by Sun. Here, the previous signs are Gemini and Cancer. If you look at it, you will have a soul on this planet of an entertainer, an actor, a showman, a magician, or a alchemist. Next example is of Capricorn and Aquarius. Both are ruled by Saturn. Who is Saturn? Saturn is a taskmaster. And the previous sign to both these signs is Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. So you have a soul of a ruler who is or a sage or a saint. This is how you can understand, looking at the previous sign, where are you coming from, where the soul is coming from, and so on. Now if we talk about moon in different signs, the way I have mentioned about sun, there's a typical reason for a moon to be over here. Now wherever the moon is placed, look at the 12th house from the moon. It will indicate, it will talk, it will speak about what your environment was in the previous birth and what was taught to you, and now you are the same, you have come with the same pattern in this life as well. I'll give you one example of this. If someone's moon is located, placed in the sign of Virgo in the 12th house, okay, what will happen? This person will travel a lot, and while traveling he will make many friends. He will keep on talking to many people. This is what moon is going to say or talk about. Look at the previous sign. Which is the previous sign from Virgo where moon is placed? It's Leo. That is the reason. So friends, this was all about something that you can extract from your previous life. If you have liked this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell icon as well.